Hello? I think we're live. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're live. We're cooking. We're cooking, I think. Okay, everybody, welcome to DTR. We're back in Division 1 this week. It's a Wednesday, so that's what we're back with. And we are in round 6. We are in the Great British Grand Prix, which means we're at Silverstone. As Silverstone, obviously known as one of the most iconic tracks on an F1 calendar, and one of the funnest tracks to drive on. I think it's pretty fun. I won't be driving on it tomorrow in Div 4, but it's one of the better tracks on the grid. One of the tracks that kind of is fun to play on this game. But yeah, just to give you a little bit of a catch up with the standings, if we can get this up soon enough. Division 0, nope. The fun rankings. Before Div 1, okay. So, as rankings from last week, Tool picked up another win. Pretty dominant, to be honest. Tool picked up pole and he won pretty fast pole lap as well. So we have Wesley out on outlap. Only 13 drivers on the grid is pretty. Oh, and he's spinning already. Gotta be careful on the outlap here. Those cold tires can cause a bit of upset. Tool, yeah, picking up another win for a second time in a row. Actually, third time in a row. He's got a 3-peat in his home race. Second place, we had Fox Blue. Playing the strategy actually pretty well. Good to see. And Black Mamba coming in 14th, having a pretty unlucky race. Asian came in P3. Just looking down here. P4 came Shabby, who made his return last week. Isn't on the grid as I can see this week, but he made his return last week. Came P4, pretty good showing. Started back of the grid as well, so it was a pretty good drive from him. But yeah, and in terms of the actual championship standings, it's Tool first, Asian second, Fox Blue third, Port Mamba fifth, Shabby. Now Tool has got around a good 13-point lead on this on Asian, but it doesn't seem like Tool will be racing today. So this could be Asian's big race to move ahead, but also get a good lead on Tool. It's gonna need to utilize this. So we're on board with Wesley first. First come on the outlap. Anything is wrong on the stream, please tell me, because I have performance mode on and I cannot check. So just shout out, please, in the stream chat. I really hope everything's working. But we move. Yep, Wesley's out here first. Now, the main thing with Silverstone is you gotta try and nail sector 2. Is where you can gain or lose the most time, especially this exit here of this hairpin. Here, right here. If you get a good exit, it basically sets up your whole lap. So how it's gonna go for it. Now, yeah, we know sector 2 here, beginning of Cobbs. Goes wide, that's going to validate. That's one of the biggest problems you're going to see. People are going to try to utilize as much as the track. Wagwan, Kai. Wagwan. People are going to try and utilize as much as possible the track width for these sections, especially in the entry, because you want to take as much speed into those corners as you can. But the main problem is that you tend to have some drivers who are a bit too eager and they run a bit too wide. So, well, Wesley won't be setting a lap. I think behind him will be Nicky Laura. He's on a lap. So I think Asian or Spaffis. Spaffis is going to be first to set a lap. What's up, guy? Welcome to the stream. Let's see what time he can get. It seems to be a bit slow. Oh, actually, no, 1:27.2. Pretty decent lap time from Spaffis there. Let's go over to who's next. I'm assuming it's a Mercedes. I think. No, I think it's probably his teammate Stav's teammate. Kazinga sets a lap time on 1:28.1. I'm completely missed that. But yeah, McManaman's about to start his lap time now. We've got Ferrari of Asian. That's a 1:26.9. Straight into provisional pole. Stav moves up in a P3. 1:27.9. Bit of distance there. A lot of time to gain. But yeah, 1:26.9. Good start for the soon to be at this rate championship leader. Rancy, I think, has just crossed the line to start his lap. I think we're going to go on board with Wesley. I think he's going for a second. After the same, yeah, sorry. No, he's coming in the pits. So that will leave Nicky Lauda next to cross the line. I believe so. Probably needs to shift a bit faster up there, and yeah, it's costing some time on that last corner. Probably there's still a lot of time to gain through his first laps. D-Max starting his lap now. I think Rancy, no, it's not. Fox Blue, who's trying to push the Alfa Romeos up in the standings, moves up in a P4. Good, decent time. A lot of time to gain, I think, but. McManaman is next. Mercedes. Lone Mercedes today. No, he's not, because Ingles there. Fuck. Jew. Whoa, language. McManaman goes P3 at 27.8. Not too bad. It seems like a Ferrari dominance right now. We just barely have enough for a race today. 13 drivers. See where Rancy's going to come up into the field. Ooh, that's not Rancy. Well, he's moved up into P3 and I've completely missed it. Lovely. Donkey Dan and Black Mamba on out laps. D-Max is on lap. We're going to stick on board with the Red Bull driver. Oh, and he spun it. Gotta be careful. On re-entry. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be scary. It seems to be okay. Having a tough season, D-Max, to be honest. Having quite a tough season. So I have to see. I think Donkey Dan's about to start his lap now. I think Rancy is probably coming into the pits. Yeah, pits. McManaman coming into the pits. Fox coming into the pits. Wesley seems to be on an out lap, not coming into the pits. Visible pits, T-Max pits. So there, Donkey Dan, only one left out on track. Or Rancy. Ooh, the Mercedes there, gotta be careful of Kazingle. Be careful not to get a disqualification as well. You know, this game can be iffy if you stop on track. Donkey Dan and his teammate, no, doesn't have his teammate today, 10K. We know how fast 10K is. Probably good friends, I think. Donkey Dan probably sometimes getting the better of his teammates sometimes, but they're pretty much equal, a good equal playing field, to be honest. Sorry, just trying to check the chat just in case anyone is messaging me privately and not on stream. I think we're fine. I think we've got rain in the race. By the way, Donkey Dan moves up to the P3. Mamba moves up in the P4. Getting some good lap times in. Kazingle is about to start his lap now. How about you just tell me that from the beginning, so I know. We move. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, okay. So maybe this is better. I don't know. Hopefully it is. Actually, we do this as well. Yeah, I want to change the mic. If the mic is still low, tell me. But yeah. Red Bull moving out of the way, pretty nice. Okay. If it's better now, tell me. Sound okay now. Lovely. Jobbly. Okay. So sound seems to be fixed. Let's keep it up at that. My stream tonight. No, I've got no exams now. Lovely. So I might stream tonight. Twitch. I'm sorry, Kai. I'm sorry. I forgot there's a little bit of a delay on YouTube. I generally forgot. I apologize. I sincerely apologize, Kai. It is not. It is my stupidity's fault. Anyway, Kazingle. Give 2 driver. Where is he gonna improve on his time? He does. 5/10 moves him up to P4. Can we see a shock result? Can we see Kazingle on the podium this week? Find out. You're gonna have to watch the race to know. Asian at 1:26.8 improves on his current time. Seems to be knocking the competition out of the park. I think we've got Rancy coming up next. It's about to start his lap mount as well. But I think we've got a invisible. Is he invisible? He's on a lap, so how is he gonna fare? 28. Absolutely, Champions League is on clear. Thank you. Thank you. God, the disrespect. McManaman on an outlap. Nicky Lauda is not on an outlap. He's on a lap. Can he channel the strength from the late great Nicky Lauda? Can he put his car on pole? You actually can't, but it was pretty free. It's pretty darn impressive. Donkey down to the pits because he was on the pits. We got a Ferrari coming up. Is it a Ferrari of a Spathis? Who's in the pits? I think we've got Stav. He's invalidated. Wesley is not invalidated, and he is on a lap. Seems to be going. I went a bit slow through that corner. I felt like could have probably improved just a tad more. Good turn. Not the best exit. Probably going to hinder his chances. It improves, but to a P9 at 27.8. Rancy, not the driver I wanted to check, but we'll keep on board with him. I think his Fox Blues moved up to P6. Why are you watching it in French? Watch on the TV. Well, that's a car off. Is that D-Max? Yeah, that's D-Max. Rancy moves up to P5, 27.5. Good times is. A lot of room for improvement, though. I feel like. I think pole position is still up for grabs from anyone right now. I just think. Is Nicky Lauda coming into the pits? Yeah, he coming into the pits, right? So who's this Mercedes behind? McMahon coming into the pits. So we've got to be careful. They're not to smack them cars. Donkey Dan is not coming to the pits. He's going to start another lap. We've got 4 minutes left in qualifying. Mr. Sitter. Things we love to hear. We love to hear that stuff. Every time at Man City do something stupid, they'll have BT on Twitter. What? Oh yeah, UK's. Got that UK riz, bruv, yeah. You gotta move to Malta, man. Get all the football for free. Every single league. Watch it on TSM, bruv. I'm giving you promotion. Please sponsor me. Take the free. Why is everyone going slow? Take the free, bruv. Ain't not saying nothing less, bruv. I'll tell you what though, Div 4 tomorrow, absolutely terrified that I was going to race. They're so lucky that I'm not racing tomorrow. I will be on pole, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't you forget it, bruv. But yeah, we move. Let's move tonight. Ooh, a little bit of understeery there from Donkey Dan. Got to be careful not to lose the car. I think lost a lot of time through that sector 2. I say that he just gone purple in sector 2, so I might be tripping. Don't catch me tripping, player. I know the game. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is Donkey Dan has got a purple sector 2 and might be looking for a provisional pole in the last 3 minutes of the race. Let's see how he improves. 26. Ooh, 27 nearly flat. 2/10 off Asian, but an improvement nonetheless, and that takes him to second place. Check the Black Mamba. Easy the pits. Stab. Invalidated. Let's check out Spaffers. You know, that lap, well, he's about to start his lap now. So we stay on board with the Ferrari driver, see if we can reclaim P2. Nice, very crisp. Takes it to third group, shifts up to fourth. Very nice, very nicely done by Spaffers there. Up in the sixth, keep great car control through these corners. So he takes out the 4, doesn't shift too early. Takes it to 3, gonna shift up to 5. Give him enough traction to just pedal to the metal. Spaffers seem to be on some decent lap right now. A bit of shaky coming out that corner though, a bit shaky. 13 persons, 15 minutes, say less, bruv. Sector 1, we've got a D-Max moving a bit slow. Takes it to 5th gear, shifts up to 6th. Gets the power down early, great exit. It doesn't seem like it's purple sector 2. I think he's up on his time though. This could be enough for P2 maybe. Donkey Dan doesn't seem like he's going to get another run at the dice. Shifts up to 5th. See where he can push the car. Push it into P2. Just by 3/100ths of a second. We're going to go down to Wesley real quick, as he's about to set his lap time right now. Is he going for a second lap? 3/10 faster? Am I reading that right? No, he's invalidated though, so that's his lap, that's his qualification done. Fox Blue. So he started his lap right now. He's still got plenty of ERS. Rancy starting his lap now. Everyone's gonna go for one last lap. Nicky Lauda. Starting his lap as well. He's got Kazingle behind him. No, that's McManaman. Not on a lap either. Kazingle. He's on a lap. We'll stick on board with the Kazingle. The cheeky little Kazingle. Got Asian on a lap. Asian's on a lap. He's invalidated though. So we'll go for one more try. Let's go to where is he? Kazingle, my goat. He's sitting in P6 right now. Looking very nice. He's a 10th up. I tell you what, that's P4 for Mr. Kazingle. That's a good little run by him. I think D-Max is not setting a time. He's pitting. I think that is probably the. Oh no! That is an Aston Martin. Oh, Stav. Let's see where he can go. He's up 800ths. Moves up in the. Stays in P11. Doesn't move up. And I think that is Asian on pole. And we're gonna go down with Spaffers. I think that's Spaffers. Yeah, he's gonna pit. I think Wesley has not had enough time to do another lap. Rancy. Ooh, same Fox Blue. He's up a 10th. Ooh, Fox Blue's up a 10th. Could push him up to P5. Can I find a bit more time in these last corners? Ooh, moves up to P5. Rancy. Can he overtake his teammates? Spaffis is not going to obviously improve. So Asian is still on pole. Donkey Dan is that's it for him because Ingle's going to come in the pits. Rancy gets the better of his teammate. Moves up into P5. Drops down Fox Blue to P6. Nicky Lauda in the pits. McManaman about to set a lap. Is he improved? We don't know. How much has he improved that he has? 27.4. It goes up to P6. Splits the two Alfa Romeos. And it calls that a little bit of an Italian-German sandwich. Tell that in the World War II, you'd be happy. Take you with your hand. But that would be Asian on pole, unless I am missing someone. No, I'm not. Everyone else is in the pits. And I tell you what, the surprise of that quali session is Mr. Kazingle. Cheeky little P4 for the Mercedes driver. Actually out out qualifies his teammate as a reserve driver, which is pretty impressive. I think that's pretty impressive. And there we have it. That's our quali done. Asian P1, Spaffis P2, Donkey Dan P3, Kazinga P4, Rancy P5, McMahon P6, Black Mamba P7, Fox Blue P8, Nicky Lauda P9, and Wesley rounding up the top 10. Staff, Invisible, D-Max, all following respectively. Now, Asian clearly has the pace on his Spaffis. We're going to just check the constructor standings really quickly. Ferrari are in the lead with 87 points, and the Haas are in second. And now it doesn't seem like Invisible has quite got the pace, and I think most of the points has come from Tool, who's actually won the races, and I think Invisible may have scored some points on openings in Saudi Arabia. Yes. So, and he might have got some fastest laps in the session as well. So, quite a big lead for the Ferraris, I would say. Aston Martin could pull themselves into contention. They're only like 5 points behind the Hasses. 78. Now, this is a race. This is where the strategy comes into play. If you play the right strategy, we could see some shock upsets out in the podium today. I'm predicting it. All right, so I'm going to give you a cheeky little prediction, right, for the top 3, like we did last week. I think Asian's going to win. I think Asian's going to win the race. I want to see the grid really quickly because let's get the thing. I think Kazinga's coming P3. I'm going to call it out there right now. Kazinga's coming P3. Absolutely coming P3. I'm actually so confident, right? I would bet my house on it, but he's coming P3. He's getting a podium. If he gets P2, it's better, but. Oh, I think City have scored. Nell on pole. Oh, go on, Nell. Go watch the other stream if you haven't seen it. Nell's on pole and Thingy Bob in Div 3. Oh, lovely, Nell. Lovely. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's going to be an Asian P1. I think Spaffis is crashing out. Donkey Dan's going to be at P2. Kazinga's getting P3. I generally believe that. Strategy-wise, I think, yeah, it's Inter's all race. I don't think it's going to be bad enough for full wets. We'll see. Obviously. Oh, D-Max on full wets. Interesting to say the least. Now, turn 1 might be a little bit of a chaotic start, so I really hope we don't get a bad start. But I think, to be honest with you, we'll have one safety car. And I think Spaffis will be involved in a collision, probably with Donkey Dan, but I think Donkey Dan will survive it. Move on to P2 and single P3. Or Rancy. I'm torn between Rancy and Donkey Dan getting a podium. I'm for sure certain Asian, and when I'm predicting it's almost certain. That's why I don't bet, because I just rob the bookies, innit, bro? Ain't worth it. Yeah, so I'm thinking of either Asian or Kazinga are basically for sure granted getting podium, and I think it's either Donkey Dan or Rancy getting P2. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I think the Mercedes are gonna have quite a good showing today. Both gonna score points. I think both will score points. Just depends. Depends all basically on the start. I think Wesley must have had a little bit of a shit there, bro. Oh, I'm sure I'm yawning and everything, bro. I'm tired. Got the lights here, bro. Great shot. What those tires look animated as frick. But anyway, we have a decent shot of everyone. As all the drivers are finally lined up on the grid. A bit of a delayed start. But the lights are being shown to the drivers, are being shown to the viewers, and it's going to be lights out and away we go here in Silverstone. It seems like a decent start for Asian. Back on the grid, there's an Alfa Romeo who seem to be going up the grid. Fox Blue up in the P5. Donkey Dan takes the head off Spaffis, a little bit wide for the rest of the grid. Donkey Dan a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, gets the head of Spaffis. Sector 1, have we got a problem? Who's moving up and down? D McManaman going down the grid. Great start from D-Max, pushing all the way to P7 on the full wets. Kazinga dropping some places as well. Another good start for the Mercedes. And we got a little bit of an incident. Oh, that's Nicky Lauda out of the race. Well, that's a safety car. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. I think they must have went wheel by wheel with some driver, and that is a safety car. I mean, maybe. I tell you what, that could work in D-Max's favor, because if he's on the full wet, I actually don't know. If you're playing the full wets, it's gonna rain more. So, that was a decent start. Nothing much has changed apart from Kekazing dropping some places. Rancy and Fox Blue taking advantage. Let's check the Donkey Dan's got a penalty for corner cutting, but position change. Yeah, so Fox Blue up 3 places. D-Max having a great start. Kazinga and McManaman, both Mercedes not having the best starts. Mamba P10 right on the edge of dropping out points. Wesley P11, P12, and we've lost our first driver of the day, and that is Nicky Lauda, which is ironic because that's I'm not going to say it because it's a bit well, aging is fast lap session. I don't think that is stupid, but yeah, see you're 1-0 up, bro. So we've got around another 3 laps remaining. racing is underway. Apparently, sorry, I was kind of doing something. Yeah, nothing seems to have changed as much. Saw that pretty quickly. I don't think anyone really got a bad or good enough. I'm sorry, I've completely missed it. Ferrari 1 and 2. I don't know, man. I'm still calling it a single podium. Still calling it. He's got to play the strategy just right. And he's got to get that podium. Ooh, a little bit of a battle going on down here, though. Ooh, 3 wide. Look at D-Max up in the P10. Is he on Inters? Ooh, okay. He's not on full wets. What am I saying? I'm cooked, bruv. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh yeah, D-Max moves up in the P10. I don't know why he dropped so much. He must have spun or something. I don't know. Wesley's P11, invisible P12. Not much more moving than that. Fox Blue, though, might be making a move very, very soon on a little bit of a donkey damn. Prize dollar. What do you mean prize dollar prize? Was he back in Div 3? And he's on a... Oh, okay. Oh, didn't this get... Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I'm not reading the chats, so... Alright, thanks for keeping me updated, assistant commentator, basically, Kai. How bad was it? What he done? How bad is it? Keep you updated on that, that'd be lovely. Anyway. Asian out in front, it doesn't seem like anything else is changing, so we're probably going to have a cheeky little... Oh my god. Anyway. Mantle. Rancy gaining on his teammate. At least something's about to happen in this race. Literally nothing is happening in this race, so we're gonna have to... We're talking on other races. Ooh, Sector 3. Who's that? That is D-Max. Dylan's had an incident. Is that because of his tires? I think it's because of his tires. Stop being worried and just fix your driving. Anyway, different division. We're focused on Div 1 over here, so... Yeah, not much movement. I really... It's one of those races where, yes, the rain has come out, but not a lot is happening. Everyone's really close to each other. The telemetry is all wrong, because it looks like that Haas is basically eating him alive. But he's not, so they look so close together. Fox is gaining, but we said this last time. How much is he gaining? I don't think his car's set up for the straight. I think Donkey Dan is just getting all that time back he's losing in Sector 2 on those straights. Yes, I know it's not good. Ooh, that's a problem. Is that Kazingle? Yeah, he's in the... Ooh, Wesley's got a 3-second time penalty as well. Oh, and Wesley's out. Is he fully out? Oh, he must be. Oh, let's avoid the car, please. There ain't ghost in here. Yeah, he's had a big crash. It's a shunt, and that's another safety car. I think it means it gives D-Max some time. I think we're going to see some people pit, maybe? Yeah, we are going to see people pit. Ooh, Donkey Dan he's going to come for full wets. Ooh, this could get interesting now. Tires might be answered. Tires might be answered, but everything might be answered right now. Donkey Dan's tabs coming to the pits. Mamba's in the pit. Yeah, everyone's pitting apart from the front too. Oh, Mick Manaman get us a drive-through penalty. That's tough. That's going to be tough for him. Okay, if you're watching this and you have a clip of what happened in T1, just send it to me, please. Oh, they've gone for Inters, a new fresh set of Inters. That's interesting. Is it not? Yeah, D-Max has just gone for Inters as well. So, oh, maybe this they're gonna go long. I could see so. Asian and Spaffis, if more safety cars could go for a no stop. And no stop could be on the cards here, and Asian's definitely got the pace for it. Ooh, 1 second, I've got to be back. Unfortunately, City seem to be winning 2-0. So, yeah. We move with the times, rough. Oh, who's in the pit? That's Fox Blue in the pits? Yeah, Fox Blue in the pits. Yeah, he wasn't in the pits. I think he saw what's about to happen. So, oh, yeah, he's pitted. Ooh, it's Asian pitted as well. Why is Asian going extremely slow, man? Yeah, Fox Blue's in the pits. Obviously, this is one of the worst tracks, so pitting on the safety. If another safety car doesn't come out and they're not doing a no stop, Asian Spaffis and Rancy and people who haven't pitted are gonna be in one hell of a race. If they can't handle the conditions of on a 7-lap old tire. Well, it's gonna be a 26-lap old tire near the end. Because apparently I can't speak now anymore. I think they're going to be in a serious world of trouble, and I think we could see who's pitted, who's got the new tires. Donkey Dan could be in a great position. Obviously, Kazingle right back in it. Fox Blue, we all know, has got the pace. He can really break through some of these drivers. He could definitely break in that top tree. Asian is probably the best driver in the grid today. If he keeps up the pace, depends on when the safety car comes in. I'm assuming safety car will come soon. Lap 9? I didn't count properly. I don't remember when the thing was. That's a bad crash. That was a really, really bad crash. Oh, that's someone's wing off. That's D-Max. He's had a massive collision with Fox there. Racing will be resumed, but that's ruined D-Max. They're right on the restart. I don't know what prize is going for, by the way. If you've seen the clip, Jesus Christ, man. There's a yeah, coming into the pits. Oh, it must be with McManaman then. Oh, yeah, McManaman and D-Max having a little bit of an issue there. By the way, restart on the way. Spaffer seems to be on the jump already. Asian just breaking away. I think he's done for the straight line speed there. It's not looking too good, but Donkey Dan instantly on those fresher inters, trying to get up to Rancy. He's got that 3-second time penalty, might add, so he's going to need to really build it out. Invisible though, having a bit of a battle with the Aston Martins, and could be ahead of both of them coming into this. Oh, what a great exit by Stav, and he could be down by 2 of them in the matter of a corner. And he's been done. The Haas has been done by both Aston Martins. Well, not quite yet, actually. Invisible. Having a cracking battle. Oh, the Alfa Romeo trying to touch the inside. Fox Blue nearly having a phantom of his own. And oh, this is going 3 wide nearly, basically. Stav up in the P5. Fox in P6, P7. Invisible is not letting this one go. And I think he's going to have to concede. And that's Mamba in front of him. Kazingle down to P9. But has the better traction. Doesn't have the speed for it though. And yeah, that's how that battle goes on. That was a great battle, to be honest with you. Love that, bruv. Lovely. Spaffis is only 5 tenths behind. Donkey Dan dropping down the pack just quite. Ooh, he's had a bit of a problem there. He's got a really soft exit. Again, let's check the tire wear quickly. So Fox Blue, as we said, making serious gains and probably is the one to watch now. I will not be surprised if Fox Blue is challenging Asian by the end of this race if he does not pit. I think the later Asian leaves us to pit, the worse position he's going to be in, unless another safety car comes out, which we could see. D-Max, we saw nearly on the safety car conditions that D-Max and McManaman had a massive problem. But yeah, what's good to see when it's about the new game is how red flags would come into this, because I think some of the incidents we might have had, it might have been a red flag worthy incident, and adds a little bit of extra tactical thing, setups to a change. McManaman coming to pits again, but not only the setup changing, the track could come drier now. You might look at some hards or some mediums, faster tire. And yeah, McManaman is coming for change front wing. Must be coming really, really slow. Kazingle though, coming in the inside of the Haas of Invisible, and he's left him invisible, going up the P8, making his comeback into the race. Again, guys, clearly got the pace on this track. He's just got to transfer it to the wet conditions, which we all know is basically like saying I'm going to put my knife in through a solid block of butter while my knife has just been in the freezer. Like, it ain't happening that well, but like, depends, you know, it all depends. Donkey Dan's at 1.2 seconds behind Rancy. He clearly has not got the pace on this track right now. Dirty Dan. That's how he's been labelled by some in the sporting world, and that's how I'm going to be labelling him today, because he's the dirty mother trucker. I'm joking, by the way. It's a joke. Please don't get me crucified. Spaff is still saying with that second. Go on, Stav. Make the round. I'm meant to be unbiased here, but you know what? I want movement. So go on, Stav. Make a move on Donkey Dan. Show him you're the mule in this relationship. Go for it, lad. Ooh, he's come across him a bit there widely. Donkey Dan trying to state his claim as the alpha stallion of the group. I don't know what I'm saying. Leave me alone. Asian nearly breaking that 1 second barrier. Ooh, Donkey Dan seemed to go a little wide there, but ooh, he's gonna gain a lot of time there if he's gonna break that hard. Having a decent exit. Ooh, lovely exit actually. And this could smell the beginning of the end for a certain donkey in the streets. He's got to nail this corner. This corner is crucial. Seems to be okay. Doesn't get as much power as you would have liked to. There you go, up to 5th gear. Probably could push a bit more, but that's good. That's good car control. It's left him really good for the straight. Can he get it down to 2? Sorry. He cannot. Mamba hits it fastest lap of the session. 140 something. But yeah, Stav is seeming to have a lot of better exits coming out the corners, but is getting matched or just done on in the straights. But like, look at this corner here. He's just got a better, having a better line. But look how he comes across here in this corner, and Dan, he loses a lot of time. He doesn't really hit that apex as well as he should. Just looking from the front view of what Stav was seeing. We've got around 14 laps of racing. As you do. If we have another safety car, it gets down to 11 laps of racing. It's how we do. Nickelodeon. Come on. Stav really pushing with DRS now. Let's see if Donkey Dan's he's defending with DRS, and look at what Dan is really depleted. He's beeping as well. Look at that. He's defending madly, and he ain't even using ERS Stav. Oh, nearly lost the back end of the car there. Surely gonna have a much better exit out of that corner. Jesus, I can't speak, man. He's really saving his ERS here. He could get this move done and dusted. He's only on 30%. Donkey Dan can't defend for much longer. If he keeps up this pressure, he's either gonna burn out his. You see, look at him. He's harvesting right now. 60%. Not looking too shabby Alonso here. Rancy, by the way, just to give you an update, is now on the hunt for Spaffers. But I think Asian's tires must be dropping off big time. Look at this is the biggest difference I've seen from these two, is how they take that corner. He Stav hugs the inside a lot more. Donkey Dan kind of stays a bit on the outside, but leaves more room to push down on the throttle. And I think that's how he's staying ahead. He's finally using some ERS now. He just use it. He doesn't use a lot of it, Stav. I think he should start depleting it a little bit more. Because Fox is now on the case, and Fox is on fresher, I think. He's just on a little bit fresher tires, but but Donkey Dan should be doing so much better than he's doing right now. I just don't think he got the pace on wets, because on those fresher tires you should have a massive advantage compared to Rancy, Spaffis. He's actually getting slower. I think they're getting faster. He's getting slower. Well, this is the closest Stav has been. He's on that rear end. Ooh, and that's invisible going into the pits. Wonder what for, but Stav is on the closest he's ever been. And they're going wheel by wheel. And I think that's Donkey Dan. Ooh, a little bit of a touch there. Fox Blue going a bit wide, but Fox is coming in. Oh, Fox nearly came in the inside and just overtook both of them. That would have been special. Donkey Dan and Stav fighting against each other. I think Donkey Dan just got an edge out of him there. But starting to put the pressure on Stab. He's getting a bit impatient. He wants to get this move done. But Fox, you've got to be careful for Fox, because Fox is absolutely gunning to get the overtake of the week here. If he had got through that in, that is shades of Hamilton in Silverstone last year. If he had got through that, that would have been special. That would have been a great move. But it wasn't to be. But yes, Fox is seriously gaining on Stav here. You might have to be looking at getting a move. Donkey Dan has gone a bit wider. Stav is gaining on him. Coming through Cobbs, I think. I don't know. Not too smart when it comes to this. But yeah, look. The exit is important here. This is the key point of this section. Is getting that exit just right. And I think it hasn't got it quite too spot on this time. Donkey Dan is on life support right now. He is on major life support. Stav still not deciding to use that much ERS. He seems to be, I don't think he's gotten that quite hand of the car under these conditions. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2 laps Donkey Dan goes down to P6. I won't be surprised. Good line that was from Stav. Mamba's in the thick of things as well now. He's in the mix. He's in the mixer. Even though the grid seems to be a little spaced out between different sections, you've got the top 3 on their own, you've got the 4th to 7th on their own. Okay, 8K Singles kind of having a lonely race, D-Max as well, but there's battles that mean everything everywhere. So P10, P11, got a 3-second difference. McManaman's got to catch up, get that probably that last point. It's going to be a big point for the Haas as well. If Invisible can get a point here. Ferrari dominance, but who wants to win that race? Alfa Romeo could be, right? He might be licking his fingers and say, it's my time to shine, baby. Stav, Donkey Dan, Stav, Fox Blue, and Mamba having a great battle out here. Just basically 4 to 2 tenths in between each other, and they're getting really, really close and getting into some good battles. And I think Stav, if Stav gets past Donkey Dan, he can probably challenge Rancy. But he's getting held up behind the car. So maybe it's getting a bit heavier the ring, I'm not too sure. Ooh, trying to take a really wide line. Slow in, fast out. D-Max is the fastest lap of the session. Good to see him. P9. A little cleaner. Fox is starting to gain now. Fox is really trying to push out. He's saved a lot of ERS. I think he's starting to gain just that little bit. It's when he pushes down that ERS, especially on the straights, he's really catching. Oh, that's a bit of an iffy problem. That's D-Max. He's in a wall. That's his wing gone. I think he might be beached. No, he's fine. Gotta be careful here on re-entry. Is that his race done? No, he's training back on track. Good lad. Invisible's behind him, and this could be more now for the battle between Invisible and McManaman. Could now, let's see if he gets him. He probably will be. Oh, sector 2. It's the worst sector. I hope he moves out the way and make sure there's no problem. I'm not gonna move out the way. What am I saying? He's in every right to fight for that position. Even if he's got, yeah. See, that's 2 pass without a hassle. roadblock for McManaman. No, coming with this. Shame to see. Look at that. Look how they bunched up together in front of him. Look at Mambo's view of this right now. He's like, whoa. Bit mental, bro. Oh, he's got a great exit out of that corner. Dropping down to 6th. Is Fox looking to make a move? Is he about to make the move? Just looking now on that inside. It just backs out. Thinks not today. But soon though. Soon come. He's looking like his old time Asney, bruv. Yeah. He's swinging like a frisbee. Rancy, though, I think Spaffis has a little bit of a problem here. Rancy's gained massively, significantly on Spaffis. Keep eyes on that. Keep eyes on the telemetry. Can't speak. Ooh, Kizinga gets a 3-second time penalty. Stinky. 8 laps remaining here in Silverstone. A little bit more racing to do before we can call curtains on this one, bruv. I think they need to start using their ERS a bit more. As Fox has really depleted it, but I think... Ooh! Spaffis gets a 3-second time penalty. That's interesting. Especially if Staff can get past Donkey Dan. But yeah, he's gonna use it now, isn't he? Trying to look down the inside. I don't think he can get that line. Ooh. Could be. I think Donkey Dan's got the better line out there, but I think he's leaving himself open to Fox Blue. So he's trying to go down the inside. Staff takes an extremely wide line. Staff lifts the fight another there. He actually might lift the fight. The back of the wall. That's a bit of a tap. That's a bit shaky. He's looking at the battle from his view. Fox's view. Oh, I don't know about that. I think maybe Donkey Dan's got a bit wide there. Still keeps the line. He's got to be careful. It's great, good racing, but we do not want to see this ended prematurely for some of the drivers who before they've drove a fantastic race so far. But Staff's coming back for round 2. He wants seconds. He ain't done in this buffet special. It's wheel to wheel, and I think... Ooh, they're touching. And I think Donkey Dan's got the better line again. No, Stav's ahead. P4 to Stav, and he can actually push on now. But Donkey Dan's going to try to get him back. He takes a really wide line, and I could leave him exposed. And that's D-Max again. That's in the wall again. That's his wheel gone. And that's surely his race finished. That's unfortunate to see. If he rejoins track, I just wanted to pass the traffic. It's fine. That's really unfortunate to see. Stav really already gained. Look how much time Stav has gained. Ooh, a little bit of a tap from behind. Be careful. Yeah, see, Donkey Dan really good at defending, placing his car in good positions. But when Stav decided to push, look how much ERS he's depleted. Yeah. But now, Stav, if he pushes on here, lads, could be on for a P2 possibly. Fox Blue overtakes Donkey Dan, moves up in a P5. Yeah, Fratari has to settle for P6 and probably P7, but he's coming right back at him, trying to take the inside line. Not today, he says. Fox Blue shuts that window. Crap. Mamba is now feasting. He's eyeing up his prey. Trying to eat good tonight. Gonna want to get this move done as soon as possible. Trying to go down the outside. Using our ERS. Decides not to go for it just of yet. Trying to... Oh, it goes for the switch. Mamba could be closing in on a move any corner now. All depends on this final corner, this exit here. Oh, there's a bit of a snapback. But a really bad exit for Mamba. Really slow. But now Stav and Fox Blue can really push on. 6 laps remaining. Now I think Asian is going for... Ooh, a bit of a thing. Asian is going for a 1-stop. Stav and Fox Blue have really got to push this, man. Because in these 6 laps, anything can change. I'm just reading the tree chat. This is funny, man. Rancy though, trying to make a move down to P2. How much of the ERS? Stafford has got so much ERS left. But Rancy's gonna have to push this. Basically same tire wear, so gonna be a little bit conservative. Not gonna want to Fox Blue hits faster lap of the session. And I told you as soon as I said it, they passed Donkey Dan, they're in the mix of things. Look who is a second behind Rancy, Stav. Fox Blue 1.6 seconds behind. They're in the mix of things. Stav 5 tenths behind Rancy. He's really catching up. Those tires are starting to really make a difference now. You can just see it in the telemetry. Almost still eaching behind Donkey Dan. Again, Donkey Dan is a really good defensive driver. He's got some really good car placements there. Have you noticed him throughout the battles? But Fox Blue is really catching on as well. In a matter of a lap, he's gained like 4 tenths. That's a purple sector 3 from Stav there. See, as their fuel is going down as well, by the way, the car becomes more easier to drive. So they're going to have better tire wear, a lighter car. This could get really tasty. Because Fox Blue is now for a second. And Stav is getting really close to that back of Rancy. And who knows, if Stav can get past Spaffis as quickly as possible, he could get close to Asian. I'm not saying he's going to get Asian, but he could get really close to Asian. Keep an eye on that right now. Wrong, man. again. Rancy is getting really close now, and I think if there's no time to push your ERS to the limit, it's now. I don't see the point of having so much ERS. You've got to push, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Fox is doing that. He ain't here to play around. He ain't here to mess around, Fox. He's here to get some bodies. Bodies, boy. Absolute bodies. I'm sorry, I've just ear raised. I apologize. I'm sorry for the ear rape. I apologize. Fox is having to really push back here because he's on verge of smacking that Stav rear to a whole new dimension. Stav though looking to make him down the outside. Oh, watch out for the contact. Good thing he didn't spin out there. That could have been bad. That could have been nasty. But that's giving Fox Blue a try. Oh, guys, we got to be a bit more careful here. Let's not cause a commotion because we ain't swimming in an ocean. But yeah, Stav 3/10 behind, Rancy 5/10 behind, Fox 3/10 behind. It's like a rap song that never ends. I think Spaffis is out of the podium as it stands for sure. He's probably out of the top. He's probably 5th as it stands because of that 3-second time penalty, right? Of how close they are together. So Rancy as it stands, P2, Stav's P3, so he does get his podium. Fox will just be out of it. So even if Fox can't do much with him past get Rancy, if Fox passes Stav, he's got podium. So this is crucial for Fox as well to pass him. Rancy's fine. Rancy's living. Rancy could actually stay P3 and do him a world of good, right? He ain't gonna lose it. Actually, he has more. If he passes Spaffis, he probably has more of a chance of losing P2 than he does if he was in P2. If that makes sense. But it doesn't make sense. But I don't know. My brain cooks sometimes. You know, like Oliver Twist that cooked that really bad broth. That's what's happening in my head right now. Fox is really pushing for it now. Everyone's using their ERS. It's about time, lads. Stav trying to look down the inside. We're looking at it from the view of Fox Blue. But Fox has got some great traction out of that corner. Trying to take the inside line. Could he make the move? Can he get the move done? What a view is this, bruv? It's wheel to wheel stuff. Can I get a better view? Oh, and he's touched there, but it gets the move down. Fox moves into P4. That's fucking terrible view, man. What was that, bruv? And now that moves Fox into P3 as it stands due to the penalties, but could he move into P2? It seems like he's got the pace to pass his teammate. I mean, it's been dominant from Asian. We don't really need to talk about it because Asian has been class. There's not much to talk about. Spaffis, however, proper decent race actually. I didn't expect him to last this long. Of course, I'd like to see what happened with Nicky Lauda. I don't know if that was a crash on his own or a collision with someone. I hope it wasn't a collision. I hope it's not a collision with someone for the sense that it was clean as possible. I know Wesley's was on his own. But yeah, I would have liked to see more drivers on the grid. I can't lie to you. I would have loved to see more drivers on the grid. But you don't get everything you wish for in life. So it's a lesson for those little kids, I guess. Saying that, I'm like 18, so there's no point in calling me a little kid. I am a little kid. I don't know what I'm waffling about. Shush. But Fox has really found some pace here, man. In these last 2 laps, those tires from these second and third must be in ruins and tatters. Because look at the traction that they're gaining. He's absolutely cooking them alive. And commanding a 3-second time penalty. That's actually not gonna. Actually, that's fine. He's safe, isn't he? As they got absolutely no problems. Could Fox get the move done on this straight? Everyone's really bunched up together here. This is some really close wheel-to-wheel racing we've got here. This is what the regulations are for, I guess. I don't care, man. Duolingo, shush. Rancy as well, very close. Rancy actually might be getting the move done here down this straight. Oh, I just can't. Has to back out of it just a bit. Ferrari, good placement of the car. Just survives another day. Look at that. All 4 of them. It's like in unison. But Fox Blue ain't backing down. He ain't going to his foxhole today. He's taking the inside line. He's trying to get move past his teammate. I think he might have done as well. He's going to get sandwiched here. And Rancy might be in trouble of getting overtaken by Stav. Ah, Jesus. I tell you what. It's heating up between this thing. It's the last lap of the race. Pretty much, unless Asian shunts himself. Fox Blue moves up in a P2. It's getting a little battle with Rancy. Oh, and he spun. Rancy is spun. No, that's not Rancy. That's Spaffis he spun. Oh, no. That's massive. He's got damage. He's got a puncture. He's got a puncture. No. Spaffis having an absolute great race. Having a last lap puncture. That's going to push him out the points, I think. If he's not careful enough. Oh, that is terrible. Shades of Bahrain, man. That's like, okay, oh, he's got to hope he doesn't get a puncture. Surely his tires are cooked right now. 25 lap old tires. Say less, my guy. Rancy having a little battle with Stav. We're gonna keep on board with our probable winner. He ain't gonna crash out today. Asian does and will be your Great Britain Grand Prix champion. Fox Blue comes in second place. Rancy seems like he holds out for third place. Fourth place, Stav. Donkey Dan is going to come in fifth, but he moves down to sixth because penalties. Black Mamba moves up in the fifth. Sixth, Donkey Dan. Kazingle is down in P7. He's about to come through now on the line. I think I've commentated cursed him again. I apologize. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's happened. Spaffis, you know what? You got to feel for him, man. P8, absolute unlucky. Like, bruv, don't play the lottery because you ain't winning. That is unlucky. It's not bad as Bottlegate, but it's not your fault, so you can't call it Bottlegate. But yeah, it literally reminds me of Checo Perez when the Mercedes passed him. The same thing, but just with the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo's passed him. Checo. McManaman's gonna come in P10. Well, Visible's gonna come in first P9. McManaman steals fastest lap of the session. Great lap by him. P10. D-Max, unfortunately. Maybe he can steal fastest lap of the session, but that's unfortunate. Had a very unlucky race. So there you have it. There is Silverstone completed for this season. We'll be back for probably next season's game because, you know, it's the creme de la creme. They've got the winner's podium now. But there you have it. There's our race ready. We got Asian out in P1, Fox Blue in P2, Rancy P3, Staff P4, Black Mamba P5, Donkey Dan P6, Kazinga P7, P8, Spaffis P9, Invisible P10, McManaman, DTR D-Max, DTR Wesley, and Nicky Lauda round up the positions after the points. Now, there you have it for this week. It's been a pleasure as always to commentate this division. Great stuff as usual, great driving, clean for the most part. Lovely to see. Next week we have got Brazil. Not my favourite, but it's got to do it. It's got to do it. And then after that we've got Singapore. So don't you worry. We've got some great racing ahead of you and Monza to end out the season. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you.